Yeah, definitely. I think fresh kind of start for me with a new organization, and I think definitely it feels a little bit like the first game. At the same time, I definitely have a kind of a you know an outlook on what it's gonna be like on the ice, and no, it's exciting. Definitely nice to be here and play for Buffalo Sabres.
What was your reaction when you heard the news and had to hear about it, I guess?
Yeah, I kind of had a idea over Christmas. Kevin kind of gave me an idea that I might be coming up, and then Seth, our head coach in Rochester, gave me a call yesterday. So, no, it was great to hear about it for sure. Obviously, you know, um, you definitely want to be here and earn your spot. And just make the most of your time here. I think that's what I'm going to do every day. Just kind of be a sponge here and show what I can do.
When you look back after almost 2 months now in the organization, what's allowed you to acclimate so well and fit in?
Yeah, I think down in Rochester, there's a great group of guys for sure. Getting traded was something new for me, so I definitely took some time to kind of reflect and get used to things. Obviously, Seth Appert, our head coach down there, he's done a great job with me to give me confidence and allow me to ease into things and just get comfortable with some new systems and some new guys and a new organization. So, no, that's been great, and I'm just trying to keep a smile on my face. I think a lot of times you get ahead of yourself and look too far ahead, but for me, it's just staying in the moment. Yeah, like I said, keeping a smile on my face and having fun.
How, what kind of things were you leaning on Kyle for during practice
Yeah, I think just the drills. You don't want to mess up in your first day. You don't want to be a drill killer, so I just tried to ask a few questions, make sure I go back a line before I go for a rep. And no, obviously, he came up to me if I need anything, just give him a shout, and I definitely utilize that.
How much have you been able to see or talk to Alex talk over the past 2 months?
Yeah, I've been. My gal came in with him on the plane, so coordinated that, and then I've just been texting him back and forth. He's been texting me, seeing how I'm doing. It's nice having another guy to kind of lean on that and you're familiar with when you come in the locker room. So that and Cody Eakin, which was nice to come in here and know a few guys. So yeah, no, talking to him lots. Obviously, pretty cool. Hopefully, we could make our due beats together. Hopefully, and that'd be really fun.
You could probably recognize rather quickly when you saw Paterka, you saw Lukin and Samuelson.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to be together for a long, long time. And was it good to get to know all these young players, knowing that you guys are going to be together for a while?
Yeah, no, I think it's exciting. You want to create those relationships that when you hope that you're here, and all of us until we're 30 years old, 35 years old, and we're kind of around the same age, so our families can grow and be together, which would be really cool for sure. Getting to know those guys, and as we all start to trickle in, playing Buffalo, Rochester, it's exciting, and we're cheering for each other for sure.
Well, obviously putting pressure on yourself to be in the NHL, you want to be here. How helpful were conversations with Seth and Kevin, in that regard, as you're trying to, just center yourself and stay focused on the day-to-day
Yeah, that's been huge for me. Obviously, Kevin's made it really easy on me coming in. I think we've had some really great conversations and kind of what he wants for the future, and what we want for right now. I think the biggest thing is just focusing on the now, getting better every day. How can I come into the NHL and be the player I want to be? And then obviously Seth in the AHL, it's not an easy league for sure. It's definitely a mental grind coming from a different organization and getting, like you said, accumulated with different guys. So no, he's been a huge help for me. We've had, like I said, some more great conversations, and just kind of bringing confidence into my game, and making sure I feel comfortable with the process, and really just embracing that process, and like I said, earning my ice time in Rochester and eventually here.
How difficult is it going to be for you to? Maybe not difficult, but you're going to have to forge your identity. You're always going to be tied to the guy they got for Jack.
Yeah.
And how much do you just have to kind of shut that out and go play your games? That label's always going to be there.
Yeah, I think I got traded, and the next day I kind of forgot about that I got traded for Jack Eichel. It's not really gonna, those things don't really affect me. Obviously, he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do there, and I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do here. And obviously, coming into pro hockey in the NHL, I have high expectations for myself from the beginning, and because I got traded for a good player doesn't mean I'm going to change those. And I've always put a lot of pressure on myself, so I think that's not going to change for me. I think any hockey player wants to do well, no matter if you're traded or not. So I think for me, it's just coming to the rink with a smile on my face, living the moment, and just getting better every day. And if I know I do that, then I'm going to be a great hockey player for sure.
Excitement could you see from JJ today?
Yeah, no. Yesterday we went and grabbed our gear together, and I was like, "Philip, you're kind of NHL," and he just had a big smile on his face. So it's exciting to see him out here. He's a heck of a player, can skate like crazy, and a great kid. So it was awesome to see him out there flying around and doing his thing for sure.
Sorry, where'd you guys go?
Just to pick up our gear.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
You haven't played, I guess, in almost a week and a half. What were you playing, wing or center last game?
Yeah, I was playing center. Yeah, yeah.
Is wing a hard transition for you, or can you do either?
Yeah, I've been all over the map this past year, I guess. Played a few games in D in the Western League last year too. So no, not that I'm going to play there, but no, I'll play anywhere. I do like center. I like being in the middle of the ice, helping the D out, things like that. Obviously, wing. You're a little more on the perimeter and making inside plays. So no, I just try to be ready when the coach calls my name and go put my best effort out there.
You really played defense last year?
Yeah, for like 4 or 5 games. So yeah.
What happened that you really went there?
Well, we were in the Western League bubble, and we only had a certain amount of D, and we had a bunch hurt. We had 3D, so I went. My coach put me on D for 4 games. I did pretty well, actually. It was pretty fun, so yeah, it's good.
I imagine you stayed the blue line very much.
No, I was a straight dwinger, a defenseman winger, so it was good. Yeah.
Alex seems like a pretty outgoing guy in the little time we've spent with him. How well did you get to know him?
Yeah, I played my first game with him on a line, and then actually I cut my Achilles when I got drafted, and then I was injured, and he got injured in the preseason in Vegas, and he kind of took me under his wing. That I was living with Mark, and so whenever they were on the road, I would go to his house every day, pretty much. He has a few connections. He's the connection guy, so we got to do some fun things, and I spent a lot of time with him. In that 6 months I was injured, he was also. So I was. He's been great. Great guy. Always comes to the rink with a smile on his face, and it's exciting to be here with him for sure.
Malcolm Subban kind of described him as a guy who wants to take care of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Had experiences like that with him. Is he setting up team dinners? What is?
Oh yeah, I know. If you need a reservation, just give Taki a call, and he's your guy. So great. I mean, in Vegas we had a few shows, and he made sure that I had tickets and whatnot. So he's he's a pretty humble guy and pretty selfless. So it's nice to have him around for sure.
Hey, considering you've had experience, you played a couple of games, what do you say to JJ? Considering you've kind of going through this and you've kind of been there, with the first time in the NHL and kind of getting used to the lights and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's got a heck of a lot of skill. I mean, he's got lots of confidence too. So I mean, I just told him to go do his thing. I mean, he's here for a reason. He's a great player. Just have fun with it. I mean, it's your first game. My first game, I was so nervous in warm-ups, and then you just you feel good after that, and you just play. So no, I don't really need to say too much to that kid. He's got it figured out for sure.
You feel bad for Jack Quinn. I mean, he was leading the league in scoring.
Yeah.
He might have had an opportunity had he not gotten sick.
For sure. No, he like another heck of a player. Obviously, a great guy. Got to know Quinn really well, and I'm sure he'd be here for sure if he wasn't sick. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, guys.